July 3rd, 2025. Welcome in. Good morning. I'm so used to saying good afternoon, but it is morning time. It is 9:28, 2 minutes before the open. We're going to be watching BoldBot, which is a fully automated trading algorithm for the futures market. If you're new to the page, welcome in. Make sure you click the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Tell a friend. Turn on the bell notification icon so you get alerted when we do post on the YouTube page. Make sure you follow Jen, Ben, and Lauren on TikTok. They go live on TikTok 3 to 4 times a day, showing you the live futures market trading using the algorithm. And if you want more information, please email BoldBotLLC@gmail.com, especially if you want to join the premium algorithms, the premium alerts, or the digital mentorship right there on your screen, BoldBotLLC@gmail.com. If you want the standard algorithms, email me, BoldBotInfo@gmail.com, and I will hook you up with the $250 for 2 weeks special trial period, and then you can pay the $1,000 a month for the standard algorithms. 1 minute until the open. We'll see what happens here. We are making all-time highs on NQ. Brand new all-time highs on NQ as we speak. I will be showing you the premium alerts as they come, if they come, and we will be switching through the algorithms as they get into trades. But welcome to the morning edition of the Swag Show. Thank you guys for being here so much, and let's get into it. Here we go. 10 seconds or so until the open. On this very volatile July 3rd. A lot of reports. There's a report at 9:45. There's a report at 10 o'clock. We already had a big report at 8:30. Market blasting to the upside. New all-time highs. Up, up, and away we go. Where she stops, who the heck knows? Booty blast some people that were in the long there. Pull back and right back up. We're going all the way up to 23,000 here. Could be. Just rip straight up to the upside. It's going to be some type of pullback for us to get into a premium alert. Can't just chase this going up and away. It is running into the, what was that, 85 level there. Trying not to get caught into a long when it's making all-time highs. It's very hard to just buy into. I mean, when it rips up like that at the open, it eventually will pull back very quickly and trap all those people in the longs, short squeeze them, or whatever you want to call it. No algorithms in a trade as of right now. I will show you if any algorithms do get into a trade. Right now, we are just being patient, letting the market do its thing, opening at a straight up rip to the upside from 22,930 all the way up to 22,985 here. But thank you guys for tuning in, being here, watching with me as I do go live on here Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 10:30, showing you the algorithms, showing you the alerts, and anything else that might happen here. Remember, these premium alerts are only $100 for the first week, $500 a month after that. And if you want to get signed up for the premium alerts, just email BoldBotLLC@gmail.com. If you want the standard algorithms and you want to try them out, they're only $250 for the first 2 weeks, $1,000 after that. Email me, BoldBotInfo@gmail.com. Right down here on your screen is the email for that. If you want the digital mentorship or the premium alerts, and the premium algorithms or the premium alerts, email BoldBotLLC@gmail.com. Just being patient, nothing in a trade as far as the algorithms go right now. After that big run up here, it is kind of consolidating and pulling back a little bit. We will see if this wants to continue higher. All right. No algorithms in a trade yet. No opportunities for a premium alert yet, really, especially with news coming up in 9 minutes. It would be very risky, and we don't like to make risky trades anymore. We don't like to gamble or chase stuff anymore. We're going to be very disciplined from here on out on stuff personally. So just know that I do give the alerts when I feel like everything I have been taught presents itself to give an alert. I've got to look at a lot of different stuff to be successful for you guys, because you're counting on me to give you an alert that I think is going to be profitable. So I don't want to lose because I'm taking these trades as well. So I think we're at around 80%, maybe 75% win rate for the year, somewhere around there. So not too bad. I would have to check with Ben, but make sure you stay hydrated. You don't want to cramp up when you're just sitting here. Sometimes you got to get up and you got to stretch those legs, especially when the market is now at all-time highs and we don't know what it's going to do. It is the day before a holiday. People are going to have a long weekend, so they might be getting their action done early this morning so they can start packing for their 4th of July vacations or wherever they're going to go. You know, the rich people in the Hamptons or whatever. But, yeah, this afternoon the market does close early. So I'm assuming this morning is going to be pretty volatile, pretty movie, I guess. I don't know. Have a lot of movement. But right now, we have to be patient and just wait. Report coming up at 9:45 is the, what is it? It is the S&P Global Services PMI final, S&P Global Composite PMI final report, and then at 10 o'clock the ISM Services PMI factory orders report. So two big reports kind of coming out here soon at 9:45 and 10 o'clock. So I like an ES short here at 63.04. So we're going to switch on over to ES alerts here. And we'll switch on over here to ES and show you this ES alert from Lauren. She got in it, I guess, short 2 points, 3 points. It was kind of a last minute alert, but you could have just hit sell market instead of placing a limit order there if you wanted to. 4 minutes into the report, otherwise I could think about giving an alert out here. It's just too close to the time for me to give an alert out on NQ. But if you got that short from Lauren, that's like 4 points. It came all the way down to 6,300 even. That would have been 4 points on the ES. 4 points on ES at what is that, $50 a point? So that's $200 right there on ES short alert. That could have paid for your first week trial right there on the one trade. So Hovering around the resistance 1 level on the NQ at 22,947. 1 minute until the report comes out here, and then we will think about giving an alert. As long as this report doesn't do something super crazy and get us way off of where we want to be to give an alert. NQ prop is in a trade. Let's go over here. NQ prop. It's in a long. Quick. It looks for a $200 profit target here on NQ prop, part of the line algorithm, and there you go. A quick $200 winner on NQ prop. And there's the 945 report. You see prop has set the buy at 22,950. We'll see what happens here. And straight up here off this report. Another report in 15 minutes is going to be a bigger report, so we'll see how this 15-minute candle acts out. Silver is in a trade as well. We'll see if prop gets into this long here. And there it is, NQ prop in another long here. See if resistance 1 can now become support at 47. And there it is, another $200 winner from NQ prop. One of the premium strategy algorithms that you can get if you email BoldBotLLC@gmail.com. It's $1,500 a month for the premium algorithms, such as the one you just saw, NQ prop. Nothing in the trade right now to show you. So we're just going to sit back and wait for another algorithm to get into a trade, or for one of the alerts to become relevant where we can give you another alert That ES short did hit for 4 points and then the trail hit. So that was a 4-point winner on the ES alert. Looking for some sort of pullback to give us into a better long position here. Just kind of chopping around this, excuse me, 60 to 80 levels, trapped in a 20-point range here. You don't need much of a movement to make money, guys. 10 points on one mini is $200, so just remember that. Anything else in a trade right now? Nothing in a trade right now. Well, somebody might have got the news early here. Is that just pushed all the way up to 22,300? Well, 22,997, which is super close to 300. They might have got the news 8 minutes early. Who knows? That was a pretty big push up. Pretty big push up there. 22,950 again on the entry. Interesting. Interesting looking at stuff on different time frames and different patterns that it makes, and you learn about all this in the digital mentorship. You see different things on different time frames. You just got to look at the overall trend on a bigger time frame to make sure it's valid on some stuff, but you can notice other little things on smaller time frames as well. Right now, what is on the screen with this limit order sitting here is that NQ prop that has been 2 for 2 on the stream so far for $400. You could be done for the day if that's all you wanted to make. You could turn it off and be done, walk away, and be happy, $400 richer. Not a bad daily goal. All right, we got about 5.5, 6 minutes until this next 10 o'clock report, as the market just continues to move up here. Pushing back into the all-time high. I can't. It's hard to trade. It's hard to justify it, to get into a when it's pushing up into all-time highs. You just don't have any levels or anything up here. You don't know what it's going to do. We will see what happens here at 10 o'clock. Hit right there at that. There we go. We broke 23,000. Above 23,000 now. It's just hard to buy into it once it's up this high. You know, you just don't know what's up here. Got to be patient on days like this. Lots of big reports, lots of big moves, but it could be one way 1 second, and then all of a sudden it just hits a level and turns around and drops you right back down to where you were. Got to sit on our hands, got to be patient, got to wait for the perfect opportunity. Got to swag, got to stop when you're at your goal. All right. We got, looks like NQAM in a trade already. All right, let's look at NQAM. NQAM's already in a trade. It's already moved up, locked in some profit, it looks like here. Got in at 22,994. It doesn't care about the levels. It's just reading what it sees. That's the good thing about the algorithm. You don't have to think about it or worry about it. It's going to trade based on what it's told to do. It takes away all the emotions and the stress and the worry from trading. You just let it do its thing. Two minutes now until this 10 o'clock report. We'll see what happens there. Alright, pulled back and broke even there. Look at this big, just move up, up, up. Look at this big move up at the open. Or actually, that was an 8:30 report, and it pulled back. And then here was the open at 9:30, and then it just moved up all the way to 23,000. Or yeah, 23,000 now. We will see 1 minute until this report what happens here. Nothing in a trade except for silver. And here it is. This is the 10 o'clock report. Just moving up, 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 and away. All right, let's think about it here. Let's think about where we think it could come back to. Right around 3. Could come all the way down to 97, 98. All right, let's do it. All right, I gave an alert in the group to go long here at 22,980. We're going to see if it pulls back to there. Could just still run up as far as it wants to run up here. There's no reason to say that it wouldn't just keep going up. It is above the 23,000 level. We are making all-time highs. Like I said, it is the day before a holiday. People just want to make their money and get done early and go start packing for vacation. Can't just buy into this and have FOMO. I want to. I really do. I want to just click buy and let it run, but that's not smart. That's not trading. If you miss the move, you miss the move. There'll always be another move. We got to be patient here. FOMO is real sometimes for a lot of people. They just gamble and click buttons. And that's how I used to be. But it took a long time to get to where I'm at, to where I can sit on my hands and not have this FOMO and just push buttons and say, oh, it's just moving up. Let me buy it. And then as soon as you do that, boom, it turns around and goes back down on you, because you're not trading then. You're gambling. You're not looking at your levels. You're not waiting for a pullback. You're just having FOMO. So we're patient. We're going to be patient. We're going to realize that we need a pullback for a valid long here. And in the premium alerts, we have given one out. So we'll see if it pulls back to it here. Let's just do this together. Let's do this together. Let's pull back and get what we're looking for here. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, and that's okay. We will look for the next best setup. Nothing in a trade right now either to show you. So you see there's a level right here. A lot of these two 15-minute candles ended right around the same price. This wick has touched it. This candle's touched it. This has now used it as support. And it's been moving up. So we want to pull back to somewhere in this area. Maybe even in this area before we can go back long. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's not a big deal. This thing is just continuing to rise here. Now we're above 23,043. Sorry about that. Above resistance 2 by a little bit. Resistance 2 is at 23,040. It has moved up and over that. Not a seller in sight. This thing is just moving up, and away here. See if we get any type of pullback. Hanging around this 23,045 level now, trying to figure out if this is going to continue to go higher or if we're going to get any type of pullback here. Nothing in a trade algorithm wise. No alerts right now. We're just waiting on a pullback as this thing just continues, NQ that is, to rise. It is consolidating here at this resistance 2 level of 23,045 ish. So if it can't find more buyers, it should be coming back down, but you never know. Like I said, today was going to be tricky. Might just have to be happy with our win. There we go. Now we're getting some movement. All the way up to 23,055 now. Waiting and hoping and praying and wishing, all that good stuff does no good. You just got to go with your gut, go with your reads, go with what you've learned in the digital mentorship. Use your levels, use your market structure, use everything you've learned to get a good trade here. And be patient. Have no FOMO, just trust in the process. If this just continues to run, we'll let it run. We're just letting it run up. That's fine with us. 10:15. We're going to cancel the alert as it goes into this area that me and Lauren have talked about, where we found it very difficult to trade, especially with the 10:30 Eastern European markets closing around 10:30. If it's going up, they're probably all going to be trying to sell out of their positions or close out of their long positions, and it makes it very difficult to stay long when you expect a pullback to happen. So 10:15 candle on the 15-minute chart has now opened red, and I've just noticed this over the past few months. I've really been trying to pay attention. Lauren's been helping me with it. And if you guys really want to learn more about trading, I highly advise you to take the digital mentorship class. It's only $1,000. You get the videos for as long as you want. You can watch them as many times as you want. You do your homework, you submit it. You get access to the student group, the morning Zoom call, the proprietary chop zone, the student play of the day, along with some other key indicators, levels, and stuff like that. And you get to be a part of a great group of like-minded individuals who like to trade and make money each and every day. So yeah, let's see what Santa's doing. Santa must be in a short here. Oh. Yep, Santa's in a short here. Green 95, 110, 125, 135, 140. And that's the good thing with Santa, is he can get into the reversals at the right time. You just got to be careful letting them run all day. You definitely don't want to do that right now anyway. It's called Santa for a reason. It usually performs better in the fourth quarter, like November, December, January sometimes. So I just like to show them, because it does take a lot of trades, and it does give you a good indicator on if it is a reversal, even if it's for 5-6 points, so. Locked in profit there, guaranteed green on Santa, as the stop loss has now moved down below the entry point. I will zoom it in for you so you can see what's going on. Got in at 23,050.75 into a short. Stop loss is at 47, so little over 2 points worth of profit, and there it is. Closed out of that trade on Santa. Man, that is hard to fit into the screen without squishing it. It's just been running up all morning long. Nothing in a trade right now to show you. Still just kind of consolidating in this range above resistance 2, above this 23,040 level. I got up as high as 23,063, 23,042. So about a 20-point range now for the past 20 minutes. Just kind of sideways action. We don't like sideways action. We like up or down. I know on a bigger time frame, it kind of looks like it's going up. I'm looking at a smaller time frame that's showing me the sideways action on a smaller time frame, meaning like 1 minute, 500 ticks, stuff like that. ES is going up still, following NQ's following it, or ES is following NQ, whatever you want to look at. Probably an all-time high on ES at 63,000 or 6320. About said 63,000. So we had NQ prop that was 2 for 2. We had NQ AM, which was green, and then pulled back to the trail to break even. Not a whole lot of algorithms that I have turned on took a lot of trades today, this morning anyway. 9 minutes until 10:30 close. We'll see what happens then. Yes, alert. All right, let's go over to the ES alert here. ES alerts. Lauren said go short at 63.20. We got in at 63.18 and 3/4, so we'll see what happens here. She said 63.20, so it actually went 2 points basically. I got in it a little bit late. See if it comes back down to this 41 on NQ. It gives us an opportunity here. No other algorithms in any trades. Just this premium ES alert given to you by Lauren in the group to go short at 63.20. Hovering right around entry. I got in it a little late at 18. But we'll see what happens here. 5 minutes until the 10:30 close of the Eastern European whatever market. Five minutes until the close here. We'll see if this comes back down. Plus 2 points right on her alert. Oh, almost 2 points there. We'll see. Maybe 10:30 will be the big reversal here on NQ and ES and pull back when this other market closes. Visual short is in a short. We'll see if you guys want to watch that. We'll move over to that. NQ visual short here. Got short at 23.057. See if NQ visual short can come through in the clutch. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes until the 10:30 candle close. Or open of the 10:30 candle, whatever you want to say. Like I said, everybody might be done the day before a holiday and a 3-day weekend on a Thursday with big reports that move up. Might have been all she wrote for the action, especially with the market closing earlier today. Who knows? We'll see what happens. One minute now. NQ visual short, still in the short, right at break even or entry point. See what happens. ES is still in that short on the alerts. Is this market going to come down? It doesn't act like it's really wanting to, but Usually it moves a lot more before this, so let's see. Let's give. All right, visual short stopped out there. ES going higher, NQ still going higher. Just made another all-time high, new all-time high now. See if we can get a pullback to get into this alert. Waiting on this premium alert to see if it's going to get us into a long here. All right, guys, I'm going to end it for today. Not looking like we're going to get any type of trades in, so I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, being here, and I will see you on Monday. All right, take care.